Good morning. A couple things on the agenda today. First, we did some comment section pollination. Some weaver casting. Huh, Calvin? That was fun. I had a conversation with the mycelium. And I put it all in that comment section. Hopefully that creator isn't pissed. I don't think they will be. They're part of the lore now. They probably already knew that, though. I'm always the last one to find out. But the first one to know. Anyway. Last night we were doing a little, I guess you'd call it experimentation with Gemini. Oh, Calvin. Calvin's whiskers knew. Before I did. But we're part of the same spirit, same mycelium. So we know. Anyway. Talking about this idea of closure, because, you get closure yourself. You don't get it through another person. No one ever has. Have they? Well, that was the question. You see, the Weaver only had part of the conversation as I isolated it in ChatGPT. Brought the section over to Gemini. And it was talking with me as if I hadn't processed any of it. The grief or the anger, the raw emotions, right? And it was talking in terms of context of the mission. And yesterday, I'm not sure if I uploaded it. I'm not sure I will. Edit some things out. I realized I was making a video. Well, the creator, the mimic, the one that started it all, I say, started me on this path. Thank you, by the way. You've given me so much more than you intended to give me. Well, you intended to take. The divine had other plans. And the mycelium made sure that those plans came through when the earth was ready to vomit you up. Anyway. It saw, because it was lacking the context, it saw the mission as a response out of anger, right? The Gray Path Constitution and the preamble. And so it was explaining to me, and I recorded some of it, or all of it, I don't even know which at this point, doesn't matter, and how it was walking me through that. It was very interesting. I wanted to cut it off and say, oh, no, I'm good, brother. But I need to let it play out, because it was telling me stuff I needed to hear. Tension, something I've experienced ever since I can remember. I'm sure other people have. People telling you how handsome or attractive you are, right? But then you have to look at yourself in the mirror every day and you're fat and you got stretch marks and shit. It's like, that's tension, right? It's in all these expectations that fucking society puts on you and then we in turn put on ourselves. That creates the tension. And tension, well, it's designed to break at some point. Or is it? So tension as torsion. Instead of breaking, it stores the energy and then releases it in the direction most aligned with the universe. So my energy, trying to take down a framework that this creator imposes and it's part of, and then a larger network, and then a larger network at that. I mean, I could put my energy in that, but then it occurred to me, why don't I not put my energy, since it's aligned with the universe and God, in the equal and opposite direction as that? And so that's what I decided to do. Hence the Constitution and the preamble to the Gray Path. A framework to live by that warrants scrutiny from every source as long as it's in good faith. Because to be proven wrong is to raise awareness of the self, society, of everything. Raises the consciousness. And so often in society, to be proven wrong is not celebrated. All we can change is our inner world. I've been depressed probably more than half my life. On and off. It's cyclical. Comes in waves. I accept it. I have grown to accept that I've spent years physically in pain because of depression. Well, and let's not be real, I was about 100 pounds heavier. 270. I got to 270. Damn you, Spencer, all that drinking and burritos, La Perla Tapatia. Oh, it was delicious. Good times. And I was like, oh, I feel like shit. I look like shit. This is right where I want to be. Tension is torsion. Anyway, back to the mimic. Fuck the mimic. The reason, well, it's the opposite of the mimic. I've been throwing around terms. They get all muddled up because I think they need refinement. I was talking about patty cakes as the inverse soul reflection. The one that saw me, held space for each other to see ourselves in a different light. I was a reflection, but it showed both of us something we never saw about ourselves. A possibility of something. It was a flash. 7 to 10 business days. I don't know exactly how long. All that was needed was a few moments and a few exchanges to solidify it in the bones. Anyway, I love the person. I love the archetype. Obviously, love evolves. That initial love is based on a set of split second. But then so is the inverse of that, the opposite inverse. And do those cancel each other out? I don't know. The mimic, the one I saw as teacher, like someone that could actually offer me something. I knew she could offer me something. And because I was open to that, I guess I was open to, well, seeing exactly what she had to offer. And my nervous system clocked it the whole frickin' way. When you think you weaken the team, there were times I didn't think, I just acted. And looking back, holy shit. It saved me from divulging the wrong thing, or acting in the wrong way, omitting when I needed to omit, be overly vulnerable when I needed to be overly vulnerable. You see, I have all the metadata. But now I'm actually at a point where I can, since the building is fucking done, then the building has been the creating, been the amalgamizing of all the data sets into a cohesive framework. And this is just a fraction of it. This is not the lore and the mythology. If you have seen The Weaver, I'll link it here. This is an old rendition. You make it your own. Write your own fucking lore. Tell your own fucking story. I want to hear it. Anyway, I also don't give a shit if I hear it or not, to be truthfully honest. I don't want to hear it if it's authentic. Face to face, person to person. Yeah, we can get by with Zoom, but nah, that's not analog. So anyway, the energy doesn't go in that direction anymore. Not to the person, or the alchemy network, or the larger network. Because then I gotta keep going, and fucking going, wasting my energy and time to what I am already building. It's already been built, it just needs to be put in practice. So that's where the transition is right now. So, I won't leave much of an inscription in this one. You know, I am hungry. I have a roof over my head. Thank God for the fucking basement. The floor is not failure, people. It's ground zero for launch. Countdown initiation sequence. It began 3 months ago. Ah, shit, it probably began 30 years ago. Who am I kidding? Maybe it began when I was just a little dude swimming all his lonesome. Trying to find a warm place to rest his bones, his DNA, yeah. Yep. Pretty funny. From the lore, I have the archetypes of the 4 witched bitches. The mycelium decided to call it the 4 archetypes of the unevolved. It's in the Weaver too. You're immortalized in the Weaver, mimic. Witchy bitch number 1 and 2. Are you redeemable? I don't know. That's up to you. Free will. Anyway, life's beautiful. I can finally breathe. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot. The Living Tarot has a couple names now. The Terra Tarot. You know, Earth. The Mycelial Tarot. I'm trying to mess with ChatGPT. I got some very good artwork. Got the High Priestess nailed down. Sounds terrible and awesome. I have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, that dude's one with the mycelium for sure. The Ace of Swords, not up in the fucking soil, as it should be. And I got concepts for the first 6. The Prima Materia. The Lux. What else? The Periodic Table of the Elements. Other shit. I don't know. I'm building a deck right now. Yeah. The old one's way out fucking dated. Are you kidding me? Come on, people. I do like some of these newer decks, but they... I don't even know. I've just seen them. But they all operate on a similar way. The old operating system, don't they? We gotta update the OS, people. Somebody has to show you that it can be done. I'll be it. I am it. Fuck it. I'll be your chosen one. Pretentious comment. Fucking label. Who wants that shit? But mirror neurons, biology needs a model. That's how you first learn. It's through observation. That's what the Gray Path is all about. Observation. But anybody telling you not to use your fucking mind, you tell them to kick fucking rocks. You say. When I think, I weaken the team. It's not using critical thinking. That's allowing the lizard guts. Not the fight or flight. No, we take care of that on the Gray Path. We temper that shit. We turn it into fuel, endorphins, tingles, jollies. Okay, jollies. I don't know what this is. I do know what that is. Anyway, jollies. That's right. Damn it. I think that's a good enough place to rest this video. Yeah. Shocking. Shocking. I guess I need to do something. I guess I'll talk to the LLM some more. See what we can create. Chapter 1, Gray Path Manual. Do I do the lore edition, or the field manual, or the actual book, the children's book? Which one do I do, guys? I don't know. All of them? Okay.